Hello everyone and welcome to the video on improving your soft skills by Intellipad. We know that learning a soft skill or receiving a degree is important, but it is really enough to ensure a long-time success. Soft skills are equally necessary for a long-time success in the modern workplace. If you want to improve your overall performance in life and work, developing a soft skill should be an essential goal. In this video, I will show you 10 techniques to improve your soft skills. But first, let's look at today's agenda. What are soft skills? Then we will look at what constitutes soft skills. Then we will look at why are soft skills needed. And at the end, we will see ways to improve your soft skills game.
Before we begin the session, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you'll never miss any update from us.
Hello everyone and welcome to this video on improving your soft skills by Intellipad. We all know that learning a skill or receiving a degree is important, but it is rarely enough to ensure long-term success. Soft skills are equally necessary for long-term success in the modern workplace. If you want to improve your overall performance in life and work, developing soft skills should be an essential goal. In this video, I will show you 10 techniques to improve your soft skills, but first, let's take a look at the agenda. First, we'll see what are exactly soft skills, and then we'll see what constitutes soft skills, after which we will move on to why are soft skills needed. At last, we will see ways to improve your soft skills game. So first, let's move on to our first agenda, that is what are soft skills. Soft skills are the traits and characteristics that enable a person to work effectively with others. They are frequently perceived as abstract and subjective. Soft skills are not typically explicitly taught in the classroom, but they can be developed and strengthened through time. They are more accurately described as transferable professional abilities because they are required in every industry and at all levels. Now let's move on to our next agenda, that is what constitutes soft skills. Firstly, we have communication. So communication is an important part of success in almost every aspect of life, despite its complexity. Knowing what's right and what to do is one thing. Being able to clearly express that to the appropriate people at the right time is quite another. The ability to communicate effectively, both vocally and in writing, is a necessary soft skill in today's job. Next, we have interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills are all those intangibles you need to relate successfully to others, develop relationships, and generate the essential rapport to make inroads and win discussions. They are closely tied to communication. If you have ever been in a conversation and wondered how the other person managed to persuade you to agree, you were probably dealing with someone who has great interpersonal skills. While some people are born with inherently great interpersonal abilities, anyone can learn how to enhance theirs. Next up, we have emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is defined as the capacity to effectively control one's own emotions, as well as the ability to sense or perceive those feelings in the first place. A person with low emotional intelligence or a low emotional quotient may be unable to keep composure in the workplace or during a classroom topic. Someone with high emotional intelligence, on the other hand, may recognize when they are becoming agitated or frustrated and take the necessary steps to battle or alleviate such feelings. Next up, we have teamwork. You have probably had to deal with a group assignment at some point in your education. While it is easy to despise group projects for a variety of reasons, they do play an important role in preparing students for the workplace. The soft skill in today's corporate world is the ability to work well with people in a group or team setting. There are several frequent hazards here, ranging from being too afraid to join to becoming overly annoyed by others' mistakes. Greater emotional intelligence frequently leads to improved teamwork abilities. Next up, we'll talk about adaptability. Have you ever known someone who would stress out if their plans were altered even slightly? Even worse, especially in a corporate context, is the person who refuses to adjust to the new plans and insists on doing what is now the wrong thing. Both are terrible adaptability examples. A person with great adaptability, on the other hand, can simply roll with the punches and change as needed to whatever new circumstances may arise. Adaptability on a higher level encompasses more than just responding appropriately. Someone with advanced skills in this area can even anticipate changes as they occur and draw out the necessary adjustments ahead of time. We'll now move on to our next agenda, that is why are soft skills needed. If you want to excel in business today, you will need both hard and soft skills. Mathematics, computer science, business, and medicine are all important parts of your resume. These skills are almost always required to get the career you want. However, it takes more than a solid resume to land you your dream job. You will also have to interview with a recruiter or hiring manager who will assess your soft skills throughout the process. Now we have come to our last agenda, that is ways to improve your soft skills game. Well, in terms of soft skills, we all have room to improve. So if you want to learn how to enhance your soft skills, the following 10 tactics can help you get there. First, we have determine which skills to develop first. Every person has their own set of talents and shortcomings. Because you are inherently stronger in some soft skill areas than others, focusing on them is the first step in learning how to build soft skills. Take some time to explore your strengths and weaknesses as well as areas where you want to develop. Compare this list to the abilities that are most important of your chosen profession. Next up, we have be open to ask for feedback. Because we are not always our best judges, it is a good idea to get feedback on your soft skills strengths and weaknesses from a trustworthy friend or mentors at this point. You should begin by making a list of your own. However, seeking advice from people who are familiar with you will provide a valuable outside viewpoint. You can expose blind spots in your self-perception by asking others for input. By doing so, you will have acquired vital insight into areas where you might have not known how to better otherwise. Next, we have experiment by leaving your comfort zone. When we are at ease, we tend to demonstrate stronger soft skills. When compared to a corporate atmosphere, for example, we tend to be more confident around close friends. To properly work on interpersonal skills, you must move outside of your comfort zone and into an environment that you may not naturally gravitate to. If you are more of an introvert, you may want to participate in a group activity or put yourself in an uncomfortable social scenario. Of course, you're not doing this just to make yourself uncomfortable. You're doing this to develop your soft skills by putting some strain on them. Next, we'll talk about self-reflection. Self-reflection is a helpful habit for almost everyone, but in today's fast-paced society, it requires intentionality. We shift from one activity or meeting to the next much too often without giving much thought to how we presented ourselves or performed in the prior time period. Schedule some brief intervals of self-reflection throughout the day if possible. Now consider the times when you didn't get the response you expected, or when someone seemed to be leading you in the wrong direction. Consider what you said, how you said it, and even how you stood while saying it. And in those moments, you might notice some shocking discoveries about your behavior, which might help you enhance your soft skills over time. Next, we'll talk about some online classes. Of course, improving soft skills is not entirely internal. There are numerous online courses and tools available to assist you in improving specific abilities. Because the quality of these will vary greatly, we recommend that you stick with trustworthy sources like major colleges and the extensions or continuing education programs. Next, we have listen attentively. Most of the soft skills described before require excellent listening skills. When you listen, don't just listen to respond, listen to comprehend. The purpose of active listening is to listen well enough to be able to restate the other person's material in a way that they would agree with, even if you completely disagree with them. Active listening does not always imply agreement with the other person. Instead, it means you will demonstrate that you actually grasp their point of view and can effectively communicate it, even if you disagree. Next up, we have improve your writing abilities. In today's linked world, writing abilities are a crucial part of communication. While video conferencing and face-to-face meetings are common in many offices, if you work in the business sector, you will be writing a lot. Emails, meeting notes, chat messages, and a variety of other sorts of information are all dependent on your ability to compose a clear and understandable message. If you recognize this as a weakness, or if others have told you so, look into some of the many sources available to assist you to improve your writing skills. Next up, we have take on a leadership role. Experience in a leadership role is an excellent teacher. Taking on a leadership role, no matter how minor, is an excellent approach to improving your soft skills in general and in leadership in particular. If you work at the bottom of the corporate ladder and have a solitary position, you may not have many natural opportunities to develop your soft skills. This presents presents a challenge for you because any move towards leadership will require you to possess these abilities. Whatever role you're in, you will have plenty of chances to practice soft skills and improve your interpersonal skills as well. Next up, we have communicate frequently. Consider communication to be a muscle. The more you utilize it, the more powerful it becomes. Conversely, if you don't use your communication abilities too often, they will deteriorate. You will feel less at ease and prepared to speak effectively the next time you're called upon to do so. If you don't have any natural opportunities to practice your communication skills, think of ways to incorporate them into your regular routine. Lastly, we have improve your critical thinking abilities. Well, critical thinking is a soft skill in and of itself, but it is at the heart of most of them. Critical thinking is reflective thinking for the sake of self-improvement. Wading through any, be it direct or indirect comments you receive about your communication from peers and others is also important. Improving your capacity to discern and think things over before reacting. Over time, these skills can help you enhance your communication and decision making. And that's all for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.
Just a quick info, guys. If you are looking for end-to-end training of top training technologies, then we have a good news for you. IntelliPad provides online training programs on latest technologies in collaboration with world's top universities and MNCs. We also provide job assistance and interview preparation. The website link is given in the description below.